Hello, guys. Welcome, everyone. Happy Tuesday. How are you guys today?
I've been doing good, thank you.
Hi, teacher. Very well
Hi,
today.
Hello.
teacher. How
Hi,
are you?
teacher. Very,
Hello,
very
my.
cold here.
Oh, good. How is everything going? How is the day going so far? I think it's been a better day in terms of the weather. However, it's raining right now. I don't know if where you guys live it's raining. Where I live, it's raining. I mean, not like yesterday, but it's like
It is still raining, yeah.
yeah. So today was like better than than yesterday. Yesterday was just horrible as well. So my people, welcome everyone. Welcome to our session. Today we're having a different class. And you already know why, right? Right? Today's a different class and you know
Yes,
what?
teacher.
Yes, we don't
Yes,
know.
Yes,
first for
teacher.
you.
This
Okay,
session's with you.
I was the last one to find out this because I didn't know about it. And then I had to, contact the teacher and the academic coordinator, and then they explained the situation and the reason why. And it's because teacher Laura Hereda, she's another teacher. You don't know her. You haven't had the chance to work with her. She's having like some she's going through a situation that she can't like handle in a different way, and it's hard for her to be here tonight. So that's why teacher Marilyn, she's going to be working with her group the 4 hours as well, and that's the reason why I am working with you today, guys, the 4 hours. So hopefully it's not horrible for you. Hopefully
It is not.
I hope so. So I planned different activities that we're going to do together during these 4 hours, and it's I don't know, so we start training ourselves. Training, I don't know if, I mean, that shouldn't be the verb, but like get used to that sounds better. So it's a way so that we get used to working like together, because next cycle that you guys start at the B2 level, it's only going to be me and you, but for 3 hours, not 4 hours, but three. So this is like a good moment, like a good chance to start getting used to seeing only me and you, and then working together. So my people, let's start with our session. Today is our sixth class. Today is March the 14th, and I will share the agenda for the first part of the session. Okay, so we're going to start with a warming up activity. Then we are going to work with the activity that we didn't finish yesterday, that it was a wonderful live interview. We are going to do some practice about relative pronouns and relative clauses. I would like to ask you what you think about this topic that you were working on yesterday, relative pronouns. What do you think, guys? Was it easy? Was it hard? Was it something that you were already familiar with? What do you think?
I mean, yeah, sometimes I have used it,
Mm-hmm.
but I was not like aware of it before.
Okay, so maybe this is a topic that we all know how to, or we all have used it in the past.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's something that we don't even, or sometimes we don't pay attention on certain things, and we know how to use them, but we were not like aware of the grammar, and then when we can omit it and so on. So we're going to do like a short practice and review about this topic and clarify questions in case some of you have questions. And then, guys, we are going to work on the book on pages 68 and 69. And then you're going to have your break as usual. So you're going to have your break from 7:45 to 8 p.m. we're going to finish this session and then we're going to join again. So basically it's the same way you do every single day with teacher Madeline. We're going to close the session. This is just for the recording. So we have two recordings, one from the first part of the session and the second one for the second part of the session. So that's why we are going to end the call. And then of course, so that you can get up and, like do whatever you need to do during those 15 minutes of our break. And that's it, guys. That is the first part. This is for the first part of our session. So we're going to start with two activities. The first one is a song that I love, and I'm sure you have already heard, or yeah, you have listened to this song. And then we are going to do one short activity about relative pronouns. So this is the first song. It's in an intermediate level, so it's not like hard. And it's in Mo Selección. So you already know how to play this game. This is Bohemian Rhapsody from Queen. I'm sure you have heard this or listened to this song in the past. So we're going to start with this activity. Here you are. And then when you finish, we are going to have this very short game about relative pronouns. So you need to tap the matching answer to eliminate it and repeat until all the answers are gone, okay? So you're going to read a sentence and then you are going to complete with a relative pronouns. I know that did it, whose did it, where did it, who did it, which, that or which or that did it, okay? So this is the second activity that I'm going to share with you guys, and you're going to start. Clear, guys? Is it clear?
Yes.
It's not clear.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
very
teacher.
good. If you see that I'm sending the activities again, it's because another person, another classmate just joined the session, okay? But we're only gonna start with those two activities. So if you see that I send them again, like right now, it's because a person just joined the session. Thank you very much, guys. Please start. Guys, please let me know as soon as you finish. Okay, guys, ready? I'm going to call the attendance while you finish. Okay, I'm going to call the attendance. Acevedo Cuevas Saray.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Albarracín Caballero Cristian.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Ayala Viloria Joeli.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Vaca Yaina Andrea.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Cárdenas Flores Gilbert. Gilbert, are you here? Gilbert, he's not in the session yet. Okay. Carrero Bonilla John Hammer. John. Cordero Castellanos Brian Miguel.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Córdoba Miranda Stephanie.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Durán Ardila Silvia Alejandra.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Fonseca García Freddy.
I am here.
Good. Liscano Arisa Judy Lisette.
I'm here, teacher.
Awesome. Lozada Díaz Diana Lisette.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Lozada Uribe Daniela. Daniela Lozada Uribe. I see you connected. Oh, okay. Muñoz Salazar, Andrea Juliana.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, very good. Pérez Salazar, Natalie. Natalie, are you here?
Hi,
Natalie.
teacher.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Good. Pinzón Linares, Mayra Juliet. Mayra Pinzón, very good. Plata Vargas, Mayra Alejandra.
Hi, teacher, present.
Good. Rodríguez Llorente, Harold David.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Sánchez Oñate, Janine Giselle.
Present.
Awesome. Sandoval Miranda, Angélica Stephanie.
Present, teacher.
Great. Sierra Jaimes, Daniela Fernanda.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Velasco Uribe, Ana María.
Hi, teacher. Present.
Good. Vera Peña, Jennifer Jimena.
Here, teacher.
Awesome. Very good, my people. So now we are going to start. We're going to begin with the activity that we had yesterday, that we were working on yesterday. So I am going to share my screen again with the task. Let me have it here. Very good. So if you remember, guys, yesterday we were going to do an activity about an interview in which you were going to practice a sentence structures as well as answers that you are going to give using different tenses like present perfect, past perfect, present simple, past simple, present continuous. So it's like a mix of everything. Okay, so in group number 1 we have these people here, and in group number 2 we have these other people here. Did you have time to prepare the questions and the answers, guys? Be honest. Did you have time to prepare the questions and the answers?
No, we didn't.
No, teacher.
No, No, teacher.
Okay. So I am going to give you 10 minutes, okay? 10 to 12 minutes for you to prepare your questions and your answers, okay? So please hear group number 1 and group number 2. It's important that you know who or which group you belong to. Okay, so in group number 1 we have Sarai, Christian, Joely, Andrea, Baca, Gilbert, John Hammer, they're not here today, Brian Miguel, Stephanie, Silvia Alejandra, Freddy, Julie Lisette, Diana Lisette. And then in group number 2 we have Daniela Lozada, Andrea Juliana, Natalie Joanna, Mayra Juliet Pinzón, Mayra Alejandra, Harold David, Janine Giselle, Angélica Stephanie, Daniela Fernanda, Ana María, and Jennifer Jimena. Okay, where can you guys find these slides? Well, here, okay, you can find these slides here, the one that says B1.5 class number 5. So on the Google Drive folder that I'm going to share right now, I'm going to share it again. You are going to find the slides there. So you are going to open it, and if you are in group number 1, then you are going to be the famous person, that is Chris Ball. Okay, so you're going to be interviewed on a TV program. You need to be ready to answer the questions that your classmate is going to ask you. So he or she, your classmate, is going to ask you questions about your life as an actor or as an actress, your role as a director, your awards, your personal life, about if you're single, if you're married, where you live. Guys, you need to decide details on your life and make brief notes on the ideas below. You're not going to write complete sentences, otherwise we will never finish the activity. And you can base your life on a real person, or a combination, okay? So it could be a real person or it could be a combination. You can just make things up, okay? So you need to be ready to answer these kind of questions, okay? So do you know who Chris Bull is? No, you have no idea who he is. It's just a person that is, you know, just made up, okay? So you are going to believe that you are that famous person. It could be Chris or Christina. Chris if you're a male, and Christina if you are a female, right? And then if you are in group number 2, you are going to create sentences to ask your famous classmate, okay? And then you're going to find out information about the famous best friend, his or her career as a director, if he or she is making a film right now, the awards and prizes, his or her writing career, his or her new hobby, his or her home, his career, and so on, okay? So you can find this presentation on the Google Drive folder. Oh, can someone please share the link for in the WhatsApp group, please? Because Stephanie wants to have it on the WhatsApp group. I don't have WhatsApp web opened here right now, so I will appreciate if someone can do it. And then guys, I'm going to give you 10 to 12 minutes to plan the activity, to plan your answers, to plan your questions if you're in group number 2. And then it's 6:30 right now, it's 6:30. So at 6:42, we are going to start. I'm going to send you to the groups, to the couples, like one person from group number 1, one person from group number 2, and you're going to start interacting with each other. Clear, guys?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Okay, very good. So please start, please start working on the activity. I'm going to share the screen of group number 1 for a couple of minutes, then I'm going to switch to group number 2. However, you can find the presentation here on the Google Drive folder, okay, in case you need it. Thank you, guys. Please start.
Teacher, one question. We write that questions and answers.
No. Oh, no. I mean, you don't have to. This is just to practice speaking, okay? This is just to practice to have like a conversation with your classmates. If I ask you to write your answers, it will take us like 2 or 3 hours to complete the activity. So no, when I send you to the groups, when I send you to the small groups to work together, you're just going to have the conversation, okay? That's it.
So we had to like understand only the questions?
Yes. So you have to pay attention to the questions that your classmate is going to ask, and you have to give your answer based on the question that he or she asks you. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. Of course, you're very welcome. Okay, guys, are you ready? I'm sure you are, right? I'm sure you're ready. Guys, now I'm going to send you to the breakout rooms where you are going to participate in couples. And I will ask you for a big favor. So you are going to, if you are part of group number 1, I need you to raise your hand using this reaction, like the one I'm using right now, because I need to send you to the group so I know how many people is from group number 1, and then the rest that are not raising their hands, then I know that they're from group number 2. So we have so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people from group number 1. Only 8 people from group number 1. So I guess the rest of you are from group number 2. Okay, we're gonna have more people from group number 2. So let me do not like wait. Do not put your hand down, because I need to create a groups. Good. So Joely, I'm going to send you with Daniela Lozada. Daniela. Hold on. Group number.
Teacher, I'm connected twice.
Oh, who? Sorry, I couldn't see.
Daniela.
Daniela. Okay. Daniela. Which Daniela?
Lozada.
Daniela Lozada. Okay. So I'm going to send Judy Lisette. Judy. Good. Group number 3, I'm going to send Sarai. Group number 4, I'm going to send Andrea Vaca. Okay. Group number 5, I'm going to send Gilbert.
Sorry, teacher, I'm twice.
You're connected twice. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Group number 6, I'm going to send Freddy. Yes, I see you. Freddy. Where is Freddy? I cannot see you, Freddy. Oh, there we
I'm
go.
here.
I know, but for some reason I couldn't see you. That was weird.
And you're looking for my profile.
Yeah. I was looking for you with Angelica. I'm going to send Angelica. Good. Group number 7, I'm going to send John Carrero. Group number 8, I'm going to send Christian. Okay, Christian, what are you? Okay, there you go. So you guys from group number 1 are going to join the groups, okay? And then you're leaving the session. And then in 1 minute, I'm going to send your couple, okay? So please join. And now I'm going to send the other ones. Andrea. There we go.
Teacher?
Yes.
Sorry. So you are sending to group number 1 to the break room, right?
To the breakout rooms. Yeah.
Yeah, but an invitation appears me, but I am group number 2 and I am not raise my hand.
Me too, teacher.
Yeah, because I'm sending the people, like the rest of the people, to the sessions that I created.
So
Join,
I accept.
yeah, join your group, join the group that I sent you, and you're going to find a person for group number 1 there. Okay. And
Okay.
yeah.
The idea is that the same person, the group of number 1, no, is the same group. The person that are in the number 1 group don't be in the same group.
Exactly. So guys, I am going to repeat, like I'm going to send more than 2 people. Like some groups are 3 people because we don't have enough people from group number 1. So that's why I'm sending more people to the sessions. Okay. So good. Go ahead. Please join your groups.
Teacher, sorry, could you send this profile to the room 8?
Room 8, of course.
Yes. Thank you.
Daniela. Daniel Lozada. Okay. Group number 8. Go ahead. Okay, guys. Okay. So there are some groups in which there are 3 people. There is only one famous person, and there are 2 or more presenters or journalists. So you guys are going to ask the questions or your questions to the famous person, okay? Because we don't have enough famous person in the group. We don't have enough famous people. So you can work the way that you can, okay? Thank you, guys.
Sorry, teacher, can you please allow me to room 5, please?
Yep, of course.
Thanks.
Go ahead. Angelica, please join your group, please. You are in group number 5.
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
Hi, teacher. Teacher, we are all from group number 1.
So you are the 3 of you are famous people?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. That's why I was like so worried, like why there aren't like enough famous people. So let me divide this group, and you're going to tell your classmates that you are from group number 1. Okay, so you are going to answer questions. So I'm going to send you to different groups.
Oh my God. Okay, and these feelings announced now or not? Okay. Como anunciada. When is the premieres of the film? The premiere. I think
Maybe about 10 films.
And which is your favorite or your best film?
For me, the most interesting was The Orphanage.
Hello, Gilbert. So I see that you're alone. Do you remember who was your partner?
Yes, teacher, it was Joely, but he said that he was having some internet troubles.
Okay. So I'm going to send you to one of the groups. You are going to tell your classmates that, are you from group number 1 or group number 2?
Group number 1, teacher.
Okay. So hold on. I'm going to send you to room number 3. Go ahead, please join.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, Angelica. Do you have group?
Yes, teacher. I group number 5, but I can connect in the last try.
Okay. So group number 1, group number 5, you were with Gilbert and Joely. However, for some reason, Joely doesn't have internet connection. So I decided to break that room, and now I'm going to send you to group number 3. You are going to tell your classmates that you are a famous person and you're going to answer the questions that they make. Okay, so please join that group number 3.
Thank you, teacher.
Of course, you're welcome. Hi, Maya. Do you remember in which group you were working? Do you remember your group? Okay, okay, I understand. So your classmates are going to finish in like 3 minutes. So you can wait here in the big room while they finish. You don't have to join to the small groups or to the breakup rooms. Because I understand that you're having some internet issues. Don't worry about it. So we're going to wait 3 minutes while they come back. Okay. So I'm not going to send you to any of the groups. Okay, guys, how was the activity? How was it?
It was pretty funny.
Yes, very funny.
That's good. That's good.
It wasn't enough to ask about all things.
You
that
didn't
we
have enough time. You
have.
didn't have enough time.
No, no, because there are a lot of questions.
Yeah, I know. And also I had to send well, the first idea was to have one-on-one groups, you know, only two people in one of the breakout rooms. However, we didn't have enough people, enough famous people, so that's why groups were bigger than expected. But that was the purpose of the idea, guys, that you could, you know, ask questions and give your answers, and then share or spend some time with your classmates and doing this exercise, this speaking exercise. Great, guys, awesome, great job. Now we're going to continue with the activities that we have for today planned. And we are going to do one exercise related to relative pronouns and clauses practice. So we're going to have like a short review on that. So we are going to My English Lab. You already know how to access My English Lab, right? We have already worked previously, I think it was last cycle, in one activity from My English Lab, right?
Yes, we.
Yes. Okay, awesome. Very good. So let me open it. You access My English Lab the same way you access your books. So basically, you're going to find something like this: my assignments, course, grade book, messages. And this is your book, right? Cutting edge, upper intermediate, and we're going to unit 7, which is the unit that we're working on right now. And we're going to language focus number 1, that is relative clauses. So please, everyone, go to your books and we're going to open this exercise. Okay, so unit 7, language focus 1, relative clauses. When you open it, we are going to, I think it's exercise number 4. Yeah. Exercise number 4, the one that says activity 4. I'm going to share my screen here so that you can see it. In this extract from an online entertainment guide, join the sentence to make 2 longer ones using relative pronouns. So guys, we are going to read and we are going to create sentences containing relative or using relative pronouns. So we have 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do number 1 together as an example. So I'm going to read. It says cinema, Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. It lasts 109 minutes. It's an action film or sci-fi and thriller. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines is the best of the Terminator series. It stars Arnold Schwarzenegger. This version is a must for all Arnie fans. It includes new special effects. So Arnie, it means the short form of Arnold, right? So now we are going to complete these sentences using a relative clause or a relative pronoun. So for example, Terminator 3, which stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, is the best of the Terminator series. This version, what can we write from here? How would you create a sentence using a relative?
This version include that includes new special effects.
That includes this version, that includes or which, right? Or that.
Yes, that or which for things.
Very good. That includes
new special effects. Comma.
Yes, very good. Excellent.
Is a must for all Arnie fans.
Arnie.
And we need to, yes,
Mm-hmm. Arnie fans. Very good, guys. So here I am creating a sentence or two longer ones using a relative pronoun. In this case, I'm using which or that. Both are possible here. So Terminator 3, which stars Arnold, is the best of the Terminator series. This version, which includes new special effects. So I am adding this information here. It includes new special effects, comma, is a must for all Arnie fans. Okay, clear? Is it clear the activity, guys? Or
Yes,
not?
teacher.
Yes?
But what is the unit? In the
That is unit 7. I'm going to share how to access again here. So we are in unit 7, right? And then exercise number, well, we go to language focus 1, that is relative clauses. And then the exercise is activity 4. When you click here, when you click on activity 4, you are going to see something like this, and then you're going to find the activity, okay? So now we have comedy theater, we have one advertising, one entertainment guide about a comedy theater, and you're going to write a sentence or 2 sentences using relative pronouns using the information that is here. And then we have a third one that is about exhibitions, about culture, art, and design exhibition. And then you're going to do the same. You're going to write 2 sentences using relative pronouns using the information here as well. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of minutes for you to start working on the activities, and then we're going to check. Please start working. Ready?
No, teacher.
Nope. Okay.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes, what's your question?
If I want to say the comedy collection that is features the brilliant Steve Jones, is necessary say is features or that features?
No, that features.
Okay, thanks.
Mhm, of course. Let's try to do exercise number 2 together. And then if you haven't finished exercise number 3, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes, okay? So let's start with this. Stand-up character comedy. The comedy collection finishes on Friday. It features the brilliant Steve Jones and newcomer Martin Simmons. Tickets are available on the door. They cost 18 and 30. Okay. So the comedy collection,
which finished on Friday.
Okay. Okay, it could be.
Or that
Which
finished.
is the Virgin Steve Jones and newcomer Martin Simons.
Yes, yes, the comedy collection.
Collection.
Which,
Which finish on Friday.
Which finish? Well. I think
the extra information is which features the film. So
yes. So the extra
comedy collection
exactly. The extra information it's in coma, right? La información que es extra la ponemos en un relative clause or in a relative clause, and then we separate it with a comma, right? For example, this one, Terminator 3 is the best of the Terminator stories. This complements this one. This one is not extra information. This one is. Esta sí es información extra. This one is extra information. That's why we are using commas to separate these sentences, okay? So we can eliminate this one. Nosotros podemos eliminar esta. E igual tendría sentido. I say Terminator is the best of the Terminator series, so I can eliminate it. Pero si quiero añadir información extra, que puedo hacerlo como puedo no hacerlo, lo utilizo con un relative pronoun y con una relative clause, pero en coma. O sea, la comita me indica que esta información es extra, like extra information about this. So Terminator 3, which stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, is the best of the Terminator series. Now, this version, St. Pierre, this version is a must for all Arnie fans. Now, this one in commas is the extra information that we can omit, que la podemos omitir. So this version, that includes new special effects, is a must for all Arnie fans. Now, let's analyze the second one. The comedy collection, I think the most important part is that finishes on Friday, right? The comedy collection finishes on Friday. So in comma, using comma, we're going to add the information that we consider is extra. What is the information that we consider extra? Yes.
But why not we will write which feature at the end of finish on Friday? I did that. I did that, yes.
So what?
For example, the comedy collections, which finish on Friday, comma, that, how do you say comma?
Comma,
that?
Yes.
Okay, comma, which feature the brilliant Steve Jones and newcomer Martin Simon, comma,
Well, you are making it bigger and for no needs. Like it's not necessary to write comma, 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 you know, to make it like longer. You don't have to. There is no need. Like what for? ¿Para qué? You know, you can simply say the comedy collection, extra information, which features the brilliant Steve Jones, finishes on Friday. That's it. Easier and shorter, and it's more clear.
But what about the second part? Tickets are
Okay.
available.
Let's analyze number 2. The comedy collection, which features the brilliant Steve Jones, finishes on Friday. What is important information here? That this comedy collection finishes on Friday. That's the important thing, because that is what we find here. The comedy collection finishes on Friday. And then here in extra information, we are adding that this guy is performing or is taking part on the comedy, okay? So which features the brilliant Steve Jones, finishes on Friday. Now, the next one, what do you guys write here?
Tickets are available on the door, which cost, no, sin coma. Sin coma porque sería una directa, ¿no?
Okay, let's analyze this one. So ticket, yes.
Sería ticket.
Ticket which
cost
Yes.
18 and 13, comma, are available on the door.
Excellent. Are available on the door. Excellent, guys.
Teacher, but I can say tickets are available on the door, which cost.
Well, no, no, do not write it at the end, because I mean, it sounds better like this ticket, which costs 18 and 30. This information is related to this, okay? Está relacionado con los tickets, right? So put it directly after this. Pongámoslo directico después de el sustantivo. So ticket, which costs 18 and 30, are available on the door. So yeah, it sounds way better. It's more organized, and it's
Teachers?
Yes.
Yes, so I have a question. In
Which
what case we use the relative case defining? Because I think that the most common is not defining, that is the subject, comma, extra information, comma, main information. Yes.
Okay.
But I'm not sure with the defining.
Okay. The defining clause is when you cannot omit that information. I have a video.
It's essential.
Yeah,
yes.
It is essential. Exactly. So I have a video with an explanation like that, which is like in a very short and direct and easy way to understanding. So I'm going to send you guys the link, or I'm going to try to share my screen so that you can watch the video. When we can eliminate or when we can omit this clause, because there are moments, or there are certain situations in which we can omit the relative clause or the relative pronoun. So I have a video that is going to explain that to you in such a very clear and easy way. Okay, good.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Okay, of course. And then let's go with the last one. So all New York what?
Which has presently reopened, comma, opens this weekend at the Wrigley Gallery.
Okay, so let's analyze the sentence. It says, all New York opens this weekend at the Wrigley Gallery. The gallery has recently reopened.
Sería whose?
Okay.
Whose has recently reopened?
Okay, so all New York.
All New York opened this weekend at the Brinkley Gallery.
Okay.
Whose?
Hold on. Opens this
weekend. Well,
weekend.
because it's a team, sería which, no?
Let me write this here first. Otherwise, I'm gonna get confused when writing.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. All New York opens this weekend at the Brinkley Gallery.
Which
very good.
Reopened?
Which has recently reopened. Okay. Okay. All New York opens this weekend at the Brinkley Gallery, which has recently reopened. Okay, very good. We don't have more information about this. And then what else can we add here?
Teacher?
Yes.
We can put the non-defining clauses in at the end or in the beginning, and is the same.
I mean, it's preferred. I can say all New York, which has recently reopened, opens this weekend at the Brinkley Gallery. I can use it as well here. So I can also write it here, right? However, we need to pay attention to the way that it sounds better, to the way that is like better organized. I can say this as well. All New York, which has recently reopened, opens this weekend at the Brinkley Gallery. I can also say it like this. Yeah, I can also say it like this. No problem, no problem at all. Here, like this. I can also say it like this, okay? So all New York opens this weekend at the Brinkley Gallery because this is the information that I can omit, right? So all New York, which has recently reopened, opens this weekend at the Brinkley Gallery. Guys, here there is something important related to the pronunciation. Aquí hay algo importante en cuanto a la pronunciación. Cuando tenemos digamos ese tipo de clauses que podemos omitir. Usualmente la pronunciación se hace mucho más rápida. So I say all New York, which has recently reopened, opens this weekend at the Brinkley Gallery. Porque esa información yo la puedo omitir, right? So I can pronounce it like faster. Esto lo puedo pronunciar muchísimo más rápido de lo que normalmente lo haría, okay? So like this, the Comedian Collection, which features Brilliant Steve Jones, finishes on Friday. Incluso puedo bajar un poquito el pitch. Quiere decir, el pitch es como el tono en el que yo hablo. So I can use it with a low pitch. Low pitch quiere decir como una
El tono de la voz.
El tono de la voz un poco hacia abajo, right? So this indicates, esto me indica que esta información es simply extra, okay? Good. Okay.
Teacher, I have a question.
Oh, what's your question?
I think that is more correct. Put the extra information. Bueno, no sé, después del sujeto, ¿sí? Porque como está ahorita la oración, hace pensar que lo que se reabrió otra vez es como el All New York, ¿sí? Y no la galería.
Okay, let me...
It's like in Spanish. I took a course of this, and I think that is relation with this.
Has recently reopened. Okay.
Yes.
Let me analyze it. All New York opens this weekend at the Brinkley Gallery. The gallery has recently oh yes. Yes. It makes sense, Andrea.
Always the extra information is after the subject.
It's at the end.
Yes.
Not necessarily at the end. But in this case, the extra information is not for the All New York, it's for the gallery.
It's for the gallery, yes. I didn't pay attention to that one. Thank you very much, Andrea. Yes, you're 100% right. So this All New York here, as Andrea says, is talking about, or it's reopened. The gallery has recently reopened. So we say, All New York opens this weekend at the Brinkley Gallery. And then the extra information is about the gallery here, yes, which has recently reopened. What has recently reopened? The gallery, okay? Very good, Andrea, awesome, thank you very much. And then the last one, guys. What about the last one?
This exhibition of photographs.
This exhibition of photographs.
Which took 6 months.
Which took 6 months. to put together. What else?
Takes you through 50 years.
Takes you through okay, takes you through 50 years 50 years of New York history, right? Okay, so let's see, this exhibition of photographs takes you through 50 years of New York history. It took 6 months to put together. Okay, so this one is the extra information. So this exhibition of photographs, which took 6 months to put together, takes you through 50 years of New York history. So this one is the extra information, which took 6 months to put together. That's why I put it in the relative clause that I can omit, because this is the extra information. Clear, guys? Is it clear? Like Rio Negro water.
Teacher, I'm confused
You're confused about what?
with the first statement in this example.
Oh, this one, All New York opens this weekend at the Brinkley Gallery. This one, which has recently reopened.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so we have All New York opens this weekend at the Brinkley Gallery. So All New York is the exhibition, okay? All New York es la exhibición. So All New York opens this weekend. So esta exhibición abre el fin de semana en la Galería Brinkley, okay? Y ahora estamos hablando de que la galería recientemente ha reabierto. So here, por eso la ponemos al final, porque esta es la información de esta. So All New York opens this weekend at the Brinkley Gallery, which has recently reopened. So estamos hablando de este Brinkley Gallery que ha recientemente reabierto sus puertas. Si yo lo pongo aquí en la mitad, como lo teníamos ahorita, que no habíamos analizado bien la oración, esta me hace referencia a esta, ¿cierto? All New York, which has recently reopened, como si el que hubiese reabierto hubiese sido la exhibición, pero no es la exhibición la que reabrió. La que reabrió fue la galería. Right? So that's why, por eso Andrea nos hizo caer en cuenta de que, okay, no, it is not the relative clause for All New York. That is the relative clause for the gallery. That's why I put it at the end, okay? Porque este relative clause hace referencia es a Brinkley Gallery. Is it clear now, Julie? Is it better?
Does it happen to you that you need a word in Spanish who translate realize but using a one word? Like, I don't want to say darme cuenta de, sino use a word that realize.
Yeah. What do you mean? I didn't understand your question. Sorry.
It's like when you are starting to learn English, yeah, you know the word realize, que es darse cuenta, and you want to apply this word in your common life, yeah, and darse cuenta es muy largo. Necesito una sola palabra que diga como todo eso, pero si la digo en inglés nadie me va a entender, entonces.
Oh, okay. It happens. It usually happens. Sometimes I also, like, it usually happens that we mix or that we find words in Spanish that are easier or the same way, like we find words in English that are shorter and that are easier in English, and we wish we'd have the same word in Spanish, but you know, it is how languages work. Okay, my people, do you have any questions about this? Questions? If you have if you still have doubts about relative clauses and relative pronouns, here in the book, oh sorry, I stopped sharing my screen. Here in our books, where? Let me open it. We have extra practice about this, and this is the video that I have for you, that it's about omits the relative pronoun. This video lasts 5 minutes, and then it answers the questions when we can omit the relative pronoun. So I'm going to send you guys the video for you to watch. I don't think we're gonna have time to do it right now because we need to. I need to explain the activity that you're going to do for extra practice, because that was the activity that we were going to do in class. But you know, we were answering your questions. Okay, Haru, don't worry, it's okay. So here, guys, let's go back to our books. Okay, and here on page 148, we have a grammar explanation about relative clauses. So we have relative clauses give us information about things, people, possessions, places, and time using a relative pronoun like which, that, who, whose, where, and when. And then we have for things, we use which or we use that. For people, we use who, or we can also use that. For possessions, we use whose. In Spanish, we'll say like cuyo, right? A widow, a widow, sorry, is a woman whose husband has died. Una viuda es una mujer cuyo esposo ha muerto, right? And then we have for places, where or which, that plus a preposition. With when we talk about places, we don't use a preposition with where. So for example, this is the room where Leo sleeps, or this is the room which or that Leo sleeps in. Okay, so with which or with what, we use a preposition. With where, we don't. So notice that we drop the prepositions with where. So we say this is the room where Leo sleeps, not where Leo sleeps in. For times, we use when. And then here we have relative pronouns that we can omit. Okay, we can omit el which or el who, right? And then this is defining and not defining relative clauses. So we have here more information about this. Defining clauses, that means without commas, sin las comas. Sometimes the relative clause is necessary to tell us which thing or person we're talking about. In this case, there are no commas. En este caso, no hay comas. For example, that is the man who offered me a lift. Because this information, esta información es importante, so no la puedo omitir. So ese es el hombre, right? Si yo digo esto, si yo omito who offered me a lift home, la oración es incompleta. Yo voy a decir como, ok, ese es el hombre, but what, right? So I cannot omit it. No lo puedo omitir porque hace parte de la oración, ¿ok? Hace parte para entender y darle un sentido a la oración. And now we need the relative clause to know which man. Necesitamos saber este relative clause para saber a cuál hombre estamos haciendo referencia en esta oración. And then the next one, I have just finished the book you gave me for Christmas. So we need the relative clause to know which book. Aquí necesitamos el relative clause, o sea, con la, perdón, sin la coma, porque si yo digo, I just finished the book, ya he terminado el libro, okay, which book? ¿Cuál libro? So the one or the book you gave me for Christmas. So here it is important to use the relative clause to know which book, okay? And then here there is a video in which you can find more information about omitting the relative pronoun and in order to better understand this topic. And here we have extra practice that you are going to you are going to practice with this. And then this is the non-defining relative clauses that is with commas. Sometimes the relative clause is not necessary to tell us which thing or person we're talking about. Como en el ejercicio anterior, que las comas eran información extra, pero que de cierta manera no nos quitaba información importante, información relevante sobre la persona de la cual estábamos haciendo referencia. Okay? So, for example, Christmas Day is always a public holiday. Aquí, si yo digo Christmas Day is always a public holiday, la otra persona entiende a qué estoy hablando, o a qué estoy haciendo referencia. Es extra esto, which is on a Thursday this year. Esto lo puedo omitir y no me cambia, no me quita el sentido de la oración. It's extra information, so I added between commas. So lo pongo entre comas. He gave me a photograph, which I kept in my wall. Él me dio una fotografía. Okay, that's fine. Yo entiendo la oración. Okay, and then, which I kept in my wallet, this is extra information. Eso es información extra que puedo omitir, que simplemente puedo dejar, pero que debo ubicarlo entre comillas. Okay. And then here there is extra practice, exercise number 1, number 2, and number 3. My people, we're about to finish this session. Ya vamos terminando esta sesión, esta primera partecita. And we ideally, we were going to work on pages 68 and 69. It's a reading. Es una lecturita, okay? So you can do that as extra practice. We don't have grammar in that page in those pages, so that's okay. You can do it for extra practice. So let me open real quick those pages. Voy a ir aquí rápidamente estas paginitas. 68 and 69. This one. So this is the activity that we're going to do today in class in this first part of the session. But we're not going to have time to do it because we're about to finish. And then for the second session, for the second part of the session, we have a different activity. So this is for you. You can do it for extra practice, for extra homework. It's only reading. Vemos aquí no tenemos un ejercicio o gramática ni pues sí, vocabulario, sí, tal vez. For example, this one, but you can do it individually. When we come back from our break, después de nuestro descansito, we're going to do vocabulary and language focus, and then we're going to do another activity that is going to be in groups, okay? So I'll see you in 15 minutes. Nos vemos en 15 minuticos, chicos. Thank you very much. See you.
Okay, see you.
Bye.
Thanks, teacher.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Bye-bye.